HP Public Law, Marilyn speaking. Can I help?
Madam, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yes, Mr. Hajna. Did you get any update?
Yes, I did get an update. For some
Oh, we're
reason,
dragging the time because I need to complete it and sign it before the 9th. Otherwise, I need to grab it another lawyer. Because I learned quite a lot of horrible things from that side, on your side, honestly, for your client.
What it is that we have some new development which I need to find out if I need to make that known to you. What I've done is to tell them your request for rebanding.
You have to.
Then for them to come up. But they have asked me to wait until Monday so they can get that information to me. So
why?
If you call me back on Monday, I will have some more.
What about the applications?
Well, basically, we are trying to agree on what that you should be getting direct
look, between you and I, there was no case.
Sorry?
There was no case at all. It was review the housing decision alone.
I'm coming. Just hold on, please. Just hold on.
My problem is the school kids, Dolby. My problem.
I just got an email from the client department, so I've sent a reply for them to let me know whether I need to send anything to you now or till Monday, basically. But like I said, they had said to me that they're trying to get information to the best way to, because the first one they offered was rejected by you. So right now they're trying to make inquiry based on the call.
Well, how did they go to court first without assessment? Have you seen Lauren's request? She said, I need this report to the court. What to do with the offer and the suite. And 2 years ago when I was leaving another place, another house, landlord, what to do with the review and the house. Before we get there, forget about assessment. I know where to go with that. As soon as your case is over, then you got another case to defend them. But only one thing I'm wondering, review decision only. Do you have or you have more than that? Because I don't have application I ever submitted. I don't have requests from my counselors. I don't have none of my member of my family aware. And I do have evidence which you sent it. They're saying we cannot do banding. We go wrong. I'm going to do review rehousing. Have you seen it?
So you didn't make any application for banding?
No. No, banding I asked back in March and back in January. And when we asked
that is what is outstanding. That
was not that decision they made it. They say you remain in band 4.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But you have said now that the purpose of the appeal was not.
So what is that review rehousing?
Yeah, that's what I've made the client to know. I've said to the client that you are requesting for rebanding and not rehousing because you were wondering why you were moved from band 3 to band 4 rather than high priority banding. based on your medical condition. So I have now written to clients and said, based on the recent assessment we have conducted, which is the social service conducted, that you want a rebanding and not a rehousing. So they have said to me that they are doing their own inquiries to be able to provide you what you've sought for, but all that information will be
Why
given
they
to
don't
me
do
by
it before?
Monday.
Look, why they dragging it? We know it, you and I, the 9 is the court, and I need to respond back.
Sorry?
At 9, I need to respond to you before the 9 to agree.
Exactly. That's why they've asked me if I could be patient to hold on until Monday. Monday is actually the 7th, and 9th is on Wednesday. So what is going to happen is that whatever feedback they have, you call me on Monday, and then we let you know, and we can agree. Is that okay? Because at this moment, I've just sent an email again to them saying that you're on phone with me, and I would like to know what
you're a simple human being and understand exactly the way they should be. I don't want to give you 2 years with dragging each other like this. And I guarantee you, if you have to supply for the disclosure anyway. Because you have to supply for the any information you have in disclosure in case they never come up the time. If they come up with something, they have to rehouse me immediately. That's not my decision. That's a decision the people that requested by themselves. Okay? And to do that, they get to do it before 9.
Hold on, was made in. I'm trying to put down because I don't want to forget everything we have discussed. So I'm actually writing down our conversation, if you can understand. So I'm saying I don't have the request for an application for rebanding. This application was made in March. Yeah?
Yeah.
And it was rejected. What was the outcome? Was it rejected?
Rejected. They said you remain in band 4, which I never be band 4 anyway.
Rejected and
remain in band 4.
Remain in band 4. Okay.
And then after that, we appeal. Appeal goes wrong. Have you seen in disclosure? I think I need to send it to you, Marlene. You need to have a look at it. They have a conversation. What you send it to me, Kylie William and Lorraine, the decision maker. Lorraine, she attended in that conference or whatever communication they have and the emails, and she said, "I'm sorry, it was done wrongly in the beginning, and now I'm going to do review rehousing." So what I was complaining, because she liked the fresh start, and she's not the first time she tried. Okay?
There was a conversation between...
I'll send you now. Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. All
right.
I was looking at for yesterday. It was one of your disclosure.
Yeah.
Well, hold on. I think the complaint, no, come here. I don't know what she got wrong.
Okay, just say what you said. I just want to put it there. I said there was a conversation between Carol and Lauren, and they stated that what?
No, I'll send it to you now. I'll send it to you.
Okay.
I'll send it to you, Peter William. I apologize. Yeah, right here. Thank you, Tata. Gotta bring for food. So there was no case. Yeah. You know, the biggest mistake the people they make, when you lost your mind, it doesn't mean you're animal. You have a feeling of pain.
Where were you yesterday, or today? Were you in the house today?
And I never leave the house.
Oh, okay.
I don't go out. There's no way to go out. I got fears about the children. Come on, man. 54 years old, somebody accusing it for something like this. Let me see. Your email should be if I'm not mistaken. And have a look how this was taken in. No, that's not here. Oh, by the way, for the information they have, one of the doctors, two of the doctors, the doctor they said he wrote the letter. He's a member of board of Barnet doctors. He's one of the finest doctor. He was my GP for 7 years.
Okay.
So I know him very well. Another one, he sent it in 11th of June, I think, and a letter for the specialist, which he's saying, Barnet Homes, you're fabricating for the information we're giving. Because when the person has psychological problems, the doctors, they talk to them. The previous, whatever they say previous and whatever they say now, they want to work it out the difference. So every 3 months, I have to see the doctor, which is figure out whether I'm risking myself or others. It means, in other words, testing my capacity. If you feel...
Did you actually view the property that was offered to you the first time? Did you view it?
What one?
The one that was the first offer we made to you.
Why should I do that?
View it?
No, no.
You know what I'm saying, yeah? It's always important when an offer is made to you, go and view. It's not good to, on your own, without viewing.
How am I going to go? Look, how am I going to go where the places I got anxiety?
Sorry, but no, you don't understand. If you, for example, even say...
Nobody offer for a view. What they offer, go and get the key and go now.
No, don't say that. What we said to you that a property, if you go to get a key and you have a look at this place, it gives you a better understanding of the place.
What point?
If you just allow me to speak so that you understand me properly. Because you cannot actually, without viewing, categorically say you don't want a place. It may be that if you had got to the place, it could have been closer to what you are requesting for. It could have been what you like, and then you can make an informed decision at that point as to whether it was suitable or not. Yeah. If you don't look at it and you just simply say, I do not want this property, then you're putting yourself at risk because you know what I'm saying, so because you didn't even go there. You don't know whether it's a good property.
I don't. It's not good property at all. I'm telling you now.
How do you know? Have
because
you been there?
It's far away from my needs.
No, you don't understand. You haven't been there, so you can't really say it's far.
No, because look, what you offer is a temporary house, which is another borough. And when I'm leaving, I'm living in temporary house anyway.
You're living in how? 3-bed?
No, temporary house.
Okay.
So why should I choose another temporary house, another borough?
No, get my point. Because sometimes an in-borough may even be further than an out-borough.
How many times?
Let me give you an example.
I have been in Hackney in 2013, and I've been in Brent, and now I'm leaving Barnet Homes property, which is temporary, long temporary, and I'm in the list. And in that to remove me to go to Brent.
No, get my point. It's always very important that if an offer is made.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah, because that way the transportation will be clear to you whether it's
anyway, I haven't seen it. I haven't seen something saying, "Come on, view it." No,
you don't understand. It's not about viewing. What I'm saying is always important that you take a key, right? Get there, open the door, see it, and make a complaint. Do you understand? It's not right for you to literally say no, and based on what? You just said it could be a very beautiful place. It could be even more convenient than where you are. So it's just right to say, I'll collect the key to see the place, or even if you don't want to collect the key, at least you can even on your own go there, so that when you're saying you're refusing, you can make the points. I'm refusing for A, B, C, D reasons.
Mm.
You can't just, because it's out of borough, you don't even, it could be closer than in borough, because some places are closer than even in borough.
What?
You can be living, for example, in maybe call it Sodok, and in Sodok, Lambeth is just few doors away, but just because it's just few, it's,
may I say to you something? What about if I'm telling you the place is very crowded and I don't
You
lose
haven't
the
been
property?
there. You didn't go there.
Yeah, I
You
know.
just refused the offer.
I know, no, because nobody offered me to go. You asked
No,
me.
that's not the point. We said to you, there's this property, you need to go. What you need to do was to first go there.
No, you say you can't sign it. No, you can't
you'd
sign
have
it
gone
on.
there,
Ma'am, I don't receive that information.
No, you didn't misunderstand. I'm just telling you how it works because you may not know. You have to first pick this key up.
First.
Go there. Look at this property. Take back the key if you don't want it and say, I am rejecting this property because it does not meet my medical needs. You can't reject a property without viewing it.
But nobody offered me anyway.
Make any logical. We did make an offer. You rejected it without viewing.
Do you want me to send you what I received?
What I received, we were dealing with your solicitors, and they should have informed you clearly. Before
they informed me. They informed me. Look, exactly. He forwarded me something from your office, which was telling me, you need to go for that place, and then your client can go and collect the key today.
Well, then what you should have said is to you first take the first step by going there and looking at the issue.
Go and get the key. You can sign it on and get the key. Means to move out.
You don't understand.
They wasn't giving no option at all.
No.
No viewing or anything.
It is now, you see, it is what we have said, but it is for you to go, take the key, see the place, take a note of the issues that you have that are affecting you.
I will do that next time, I promise.
Please, it's very, very important. You can't just reject without investigating. You have to look at the property and look at your needs and then tell us that you have seen this property and this is the problem you're going to have, and therefore you will prefer to have something else or that you're rejecting because of this reason.
Can you have a look
not a blind refusal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense to me.
Sure. Okay. What about?
So let us at least that is achieved now, so that
I agree with you. I agree with you because if it's in the borough, we'll be fine. But outside the borough for the third time and be temporary for 5 years with your disability, that's unacceptable. By the way,
it's about the scarcity of you have to come to terms with the fact that these properties, if they're there, we'll just give it like that. You have to come to terms with that. Why would we keep it? What are we doing with it? We're here to assist you. That is what we're here for. So if we have it, we give it. But if you don't have it, you have to look for it. Do you understand? So what you have to come to terms with is there is we don't have that. That is why we're even posting people to private sector.
Yeah.
Do you understand? And we're looking at also anything we can do just to help the situation.
I don't need the private sector. I'm not moving. I've been in the private sector. I'm being in private sector. But first, let's have a look. Before we come to conclusion, can you have a look at the email I sent it to you now?
Okay. Let me just hold on. Let me see that. Hi, Gary. I'm not quite clear what you mean by the process here. Is this
can you go down
further,
please?
Please, can Heidi also furnish with a copy of her response? Okay. That's from Lorraine.
Okay. You see that Kelly William, 21st of August.
Let me go ahead. Kylie Williams, 21st. I've seen that one from, is that Allison's court you're talking about? Oh, Kylie Williams.
No, from Lorraine,
Kylie Williams,
with highlighted.
They said, regarding your comment below, who is dealing with this, please? And are you able to let us know what the process is here?
No, ma'am. No. From Lorraine to Scott and Roger, Allison. Allison should also have another assessment as well. And had the high Kylie Williams in the
all of them have Kylie Williams. I'm just
one highlighted. One is a highlighted yellow.
Okay, highlighted yellow. Let me go down then. Okay, I've seen the highlighted one. Hi, Kylie. As you're aware, Mr. Lodge, Mr. Hajino Lodge is section 202 as a last resort, having failed to get satisfactory response to the previous query he raised in the past, particularly with his banding appeal, which he claimed was never received. His request for review was acknowledged on 9th, giving him 14 days to provide any information in support of his review, which hopefully should be with me by 23rd. My view will be mainly on the stability of his comments and any further issue in reference to the way the application was managed as a separate matter to be dealt with. His request was were based on points he raised in his email.
Who
Yeah, that is the same thing I sent to them.
Yeah.
And saying
But that request, I want to see that request. We don't have
you
it.
want to see the request? Okay, you don't have that request.
I never met that request. And go down a little bit. Go further.
Oh, you never made. Okay, I thought it was.
I never made a request.
Okay, hold on.
Do we ever make a request for housing, or rehousing, or bending? Only bending. Year ago.
Okay, so you're saying that you never made that request on 31st of July?
Ma'am, it's clear by themselves. Look, go further down.
Okay.
Go further down. It's clear.
Okay.
And this 8/5, 2018, it was a complaint against them why they're not banning me. That went to the counselors. So they respond to the council. Don't confuse that date. Requests come from the counselors. Saying he's living in Barnet for 24 years. He served for the local community. I'm the man, I don't know, before I lost mine, I'm the man bringing this Muslim and the Jewish together. When they banned the mosque, remember when they banned the mosque in Menhill? The Muslim Somali, they go crazy, and I'm the one bringing Mayor of London and the Muslim leaders. Anything can please them, not to be, you know, the horrible other group of the community. And then everybody knows me, all the councillors. Have a look. Again, Lorraine herself, she's saying, we go wrong for banding. Go further.
So Ring is his current long-term temporary. He has alleged that his current protect is exacerbating his mental health. He currently has a stage 1 repair complaint. That's from Allison's court.
Yes. Exactly, 202. Yeah, well, this is the way they made it 202. 202 means the fresh way you thought yourself and the way you understand yourself, way other lawyers understand themselves too. It is only one way. You thought, I'm a homeless man, come for the help, I'm still homeless, and I'm refusing what there was offered. No, I was evicted in 2015 while I was mental incapacity. And when they realized, I'm in the court, judge, when he realized I was mental incapacity, they asked Barnet Homes lawyers. I think they asked for the new certificate. And the judge and the lawyers, you receive it before the court. And then because the 11,000 outstanding, when they cleared that, they put me 2-bedroom without assessment, without application, without anything. When they put me in here, I start complaining. 2 years later, in the same time, they rehoused me here. My carer became member of the staff. Barnet Homes now is a Barnet Homes officer. They employ it. So I remain in incapacity. I don't understand what is going on. I don't understand what around me. And the people around me, it is my kids. And the kids only what they can do, go to uni, feed the father, make sure he's exercise and eat his food and his medication. They cannot do further. I never allow my kids to involve my problem. And then when I complained Barnet Homes, they amended this letter. And then that letter was sent back another house, another place where they moved me from. And now, when they moved me, and they're saying he was offering the children suites for 2 years ago, same time, they moved me above the school. In other words, my daughter, she give me now for coffee. If I open the window and I throw the cap, it would be hit the child head. It means below my window. There's a playground there as well. And then that is a noise. When I tell them I got a noise, Lorraine had responded 202 was, we have a double glaze and close the window. How am I close the window when I hear the noise in my echo noises in my head, which you created, the children, sweet. I don't even understand what it was, honestly, until somebody, no one was believing me because I thought it was my paranoia or some anxiety I have or something trauma I created. Even doctors realized it and wrote to them. And
okay, so what will happen here, sorry to cut you short because I have another matter that I'm trying to deal with. What is going to happen now is that I've taken your email. I'm going to still send it to the client department.
have you seen it first? Have you seen it first? There was no 202.
Yes, I have. This is what I said to you. That I've already said to them that your request is for rebanding and not the section 202, which generally you think is for homeless people.
Yes.
So basically, we want to address that issue of rebanding. But she did say very, very clearly that even if you're rebanded, you could still be made a direct offer. And if you reject it, that means there's nothing they can really do about it. So you have to also be aware that it's not in all cases that when you're rebanded, that it has to be you bidding. It could be
No. When I'm
offer.
So yeah, when I'm banded, there should be have an offer according to the law.
Mm.
No, there is no longer. I give them, if I want to leave the temporary to wait somewhere, why I shouldn't wait in here rather than go another borough, turn to my doctors, turn to my welfare, turn to the people around me, and why should I go all that for 6 months and come back here? Can I take it that much, which they giving me already this? And another word, how you can go with a case without you never even provide me application you review.
No, you don't understand. The client, I'm not the client, remember. I've already made your point clear to the client. I've sent an email based on your conversation with me.
Yeah.
And they've told me now that they're trying to look into your matter and they'll get back to me on Monday. So I've just said that again to them that you're on phone with me and I just want to know whether there's any information at the moment. They haven't responded. So the best thing will be to call me back on Monday, or I will call you at some point and let you know what the information is. And if you have any response to that, you...
And then, yeah, whatever we agreed, and then I will be send it to me, and then I'll be signing and sending it back
Exactly.
to
So
yeah.
on Monday, I should be able to conclude with you on how we want to make progress on this case for Wednesday.
I hope it's not something that's going to drag us for a little longer, because my ability, it is not giving me as much as they think it is. They go wrong in the beginning.
We can apply for a stay of proceedings if you're not in the best frame of mind to continue with the matter.
Well, yeah, but look, you have to demand the time.
That's what I'm saying to you. If we let you know the issue that before us on Monday, we can agree and you can sign and say you're happy for the matter to be stayed until pending when you are fit to continue. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, in my position, in your side, if you wasn't ready, I mean, before the 9, I think you need to demand for more time to the court to ask them more time.
Yeah, like I said, you said to me that you don't even feel okay, and I said, that's fine.
No, I'm not feeling, look, this is ridiculous. It's not something even I want to hear it by myself.
Okay.
This decision, this assessment, even assessment, if she was asking, look, what's her name? Other one, Allison. She requested another assessment as well. You don't know? And that assessment, another lawyer dealing with it. Her name is Jennifer. Jennifer, she dealing with it same day. Lorraine, she requested social services. Another one she requested for social service for my carers. Like what do I need and how many bedrooms do I need. And this one, she's saying, I need this report to the court. Why she need the report? Whether offering children, what to do review rehousing. Why she need a report? Whether I have a capacity.
Still living with you?
Yeah, sorry?
Is your son still living with you?
No, she tried. Look, the case originally was built, or her decision was based absolutely nonsense. Every word of the doctor says she turned to the negative. Number one. Number two, what she done when I'm leaving 2-bedroom, she tried to convince the court, and you and I'm leaving 1-bedroom when I ended up to the court, and then I'm having incapacity. So that means I'm alone, and no one cares about me.
So you're living alone then?
No, that's what she was saying.
No, forget about what she's saying. My question is, are you living alone?
How am I living alone?
No, I don't know. You're not answering the question.
No, I'm not living alone. I'm not living alone.
So who are you living with?
My son. My son is in registered that she stay with me for 3 days. My son stay with me for 4 days.
Who stays with you for 3 days?
My daughter.
Your daughter?
Yeah, she's the one giving me the coffee and the food and left now. Because I don't have a cook here. They cook in the home and they bring it here. Because my...
And your son stays for how long?
Sorry?
And your son stays for how long?
No, I have overnight carer. Do you know overnight carer?
Okay, you have an overnight carer too.
Yeah, I do have. No, I do have overnight carer. That's what they represent in the family because I don't eat anybody's food or food or other people.
Okay. So what's the name of your overnight carer?
Sorry?
What's the name of your overnight carer?
It's my daughter and my son.
Oh. Your daughter and your son are your overnight carer, so they don't really stay there with you. They just come and take care of you and go back to where?
My daughter, she's married.
She's married?
She's married. She got kids. She's living.
Okay, so does your son just come and look after you and go back to wherever he stays?
Yeah. Because he's going to uni. He stay with me for 4 days, and the 4 days he stay with me. They got a ton. For my other nephew comes, my daughter, she's a teacher for this Jewish schools. I don't know which one. And
where does he go to? What uni does he go to?
Sorry?
What uni does your son go to?
Dada, where is going to the uni? The Hampshire. Yeah, it's nearby High Barnet. It's not far.
Near High Barnet. Does he live around? Does he stay in the hostel there?
Hertfordshire. Sorry.
Hertfordshire or Hampshire?
Hertfordshire.
Okay. Does he stay in there? Does he have an accommodation there?
Himself?
Yeah.
Oh, he stay with his. Look, no one can stay with me too long.
Okay.
That's the reason why they cannot even stay with me too long. I mean, that's why they're taking a chance. I mean, even if he living with me and breaching him for biology and chemistry and something he doesn't like, he complain about a lot to my doctors. Just said, my father, he wanted to taught me something I don't want to know because I'm studying something else. So I give him his space, and that's the situation. And this is the way they build it up the case. Will he live in one bedroom?
Apart from where you're staying now, do you stay any other place? Sometimes.
Sorry?
Do you stay any other place apart from 8 Malin?
Me? I don't move from the house for the last 2 years. If I move from the house, I go with them, and then I come back with them. I don't move, right? Look, I got some excited, and now I got a unit. Okay, this is the way my life works. I got unit which tells me where the school is at. So they created all this rubbish.
So who helps you to answer the door when they knock on the door?
Sorry?
If someone knocks on your door, who opens the door?
You never seen me, do you?
Sorry?
You never seen me.
So you don't answer your door?
Ma'am.
Because if you don't answer your door, they'll say you don't live there.
Ma'am, I'm here 24 hours and answer the door.
But do you answer doors? Do you answer the door when somebody knocks on the door?
Of course I do.
Okay.
Of course I do. I ask, who is it? And another thing is, as soon as you knock my door, everyone knows. My daughter knows you knock my door. My son knows you knock my door.
How do they know?
Well, they're all connected. Even my glass is broadcasting.
What is, sorry?
Because I got eye vision problems.
Okay.
Let me tell you how my brain works. My brain works, I don't understand symbolicity, like anything symbol. I don't understand at all. Like, for example, if I want to have a bath, and my son has got an app, the bath controlled by app, unless the internet goes down. Okay, he makes sure before he leaves I have a bath. Otherwise, I will stay longer than anyone else you ever expect because of my skin condition. That doesn't mean to harm myself, but that's the way the brain works. If I grab a coffee, I cannot tell until somebody say to me it's a coffee. I cannot tell the test whether it's coffee or tea or hot or cold. So I have a cap which is keeping right temperature, and that cap connected with my sunglasses. So my sunglasses, when I look at you, it will tell me your name and then he will be detecting your face. And
so do you know about this address, flat C, 3 Park Road?
Sorry?
Have you lived there before?
Where?
This Park Road.
Where I live?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
I was living 179 Sunny Garden Road. Why?
Okay, 1 Senegal Road. Okay.
179 Sunny Garden Road.
Let me write that down. 179 Senegal Road. 179 Senegal Road, yeah?
Yeah.
Before you move to 6A Malin. Is that also in
No,
Barnet?
no. I was living 179 Senegal Road. It was my property.
Okay, your property. Okay.
That's NW4.
Okay.
1SG.
NW4.
1SG.
1SG.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you confirm your date of birth, please?
Sorry?
Your date of birth.
My date of birth, 27.
Yeah. 27, yeah?
Second 65. You got land registration there.
Sorry?
You got land registration there.
I have what?
Land registration.
Okay, land registration, okay.
Yeah, it's in your file.
Okay, that's great. All right.
Okay? And then they evicted me there because I became mental.
Okay.
And then Barnet Homes, they took me to Hackney 1170 somewhere in White Highland.
Okay.
And then I stayed there, 1 year.
Okay, hold on. They took you to where?
Hackney.
Yeah, Hackney, yeah?
Yeah.
And you stayed there?
For 1 year.
Mm.
For a temporary recommendation.
Okay. Before you now move to 6A Malin?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. You need to answer the door if your door is knocked on, because if you don't answer your door, people will not know you live there. What about your neighbors?
What do you mean?
Like the neighbors, do you have any?
Hold on, let me finish with you the way I was living before. That was temporary, Barnet Homes.
Barnet Homes, okay. You stayed there for 1 year before you moved to 6A Malin. I put that down.
Yeah.
Okay. So these
and then I move and then I moved flat 7, Mains Lane in 2014.
Move to flat 7. Did you say Mains Lane? Can you spell that, please?
Mains Lane. It's M-A-Y.
M-L-Y.
S.
S.
Lane.
Lane. Okay. Yeah. When did you move to that?
2014. Hold on. So because I'm getting some the questions you're asking through to my glasses, so you gotta give me some.
Sorry.
Yeah. But give me some. That's a EN5 2DZ. It was a temporary house.
Okay, EN5
2DZ.
2DZ. Okay.
Then because my daughter, she was left, and she moved to Gold's Green, and then we told the Barnet Homes the one room is empty, and that room escalated for 15,000 one time, 11,000 another time, 10,000 another time. So we don't know exactly the figure.
Why was it escalating? I don't understand. Sorry? Why was it escalating from 11,000 to 15,000?
I don't know. Some rent arrears, they said.
Rent arrears?
Yeah.
Oh, you did, okay, the room was empty. Was it still within this particular house, EN52DZ?
Yeah.
So from 11,000 to 15,000.
Sometimes something like this.
Mm.
Okay?
Yeah.
And then we don't know where the money come from. And Barnet Homes, they decided to take me to court. And the court was eviction. It wasn't rent arrears. Okay?
Mm.
And that eviction, and the court asked why the eviction is all about. And they says we need a mental incapacity assessment, exactly the same that you're dealing with now.
Okay.
Okay? And then when they get that money, they have to judge ask them to move me, and they move me 6 Air Mali.
Okay.
So I never leave then, whatever you saying, I was leaving, I don't know what it was. I never been out. Before they offer me this house, they offer me another house. Sorry.
Okay, wait, sir.
We review, and he was outside the border. I can't remember exactly what border was.
Okay.
I believe it was Brent something. I'm not sure.
It was Brent.
Yeah.
I don't remember the name of the details of the house in Brent.
No.
And you don't know whether anybody is still staying there.
No. They asked me to review.
Oh, okay.
We review, and we said no.
Oh, okay.
And the same time from that day, my carer should become employee member of the staff of Barnet Homes.
Who?
My carer at that time.
Your carer became an employee of Barnet.
Yeah.
Interesting. Hold on, so you were also offered another accommodation in Brent.
Yeah.
But
I believe, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm not sure because that time I can't remember anything. Now I'm getting my son. They offer me for another property in somewhere before we get here.
Okay, so I also was offered another in Brent, but on review, what happened?
I'm not sure whether it's a Brent or Barnet.
Okay, let me just say in Brent or Barnet. Is that okay?
Yeah, I don't know what it was.
Okay,
I can't remember.
But on review, you said you refused it, and who got employment?
Yeah, it was another temporary house.
Okay,
and
what happened?
And then because it was not suitable. It was not suitable because it was not suitable. I was high building and third floor, and according to the letter now, she asking about suites. I attempted 3 times for suicide. So that day, doctor wrote the letter and to them.
So
sorry, I mixed it up.
Who got employment with Barnet Homes?
Sorry?
Who got employment with Barnet Homes?
My carer.
Okay. What's your carer's name?
Inga Benita. They know about it.
Oh, they know about it?
They know about it. It's
Well,
part of the complaint.
Ah.
They know about it. So they remove the carer when I move here. So when I get here, I don't have no assessment, no others, or anything else.
And you don't remember the name of your carer?
I remember. Inga Benita.
Inga Benita?
Yeah.
Can you spell that, please?
I-N-G-A.
Yeah.
Hold on. Hold on, man.
Okay.
Let me text me. Dada, what is the name of Inga? Can you tell me Inga Benita, how to spell it?
I-N-G-A.
I-N-G-A.
B-A.
B-A. N-Y.
M-Y?
T-E.
P-E.
T for tango.
Okay, T-E.
Yeah.
Okay. Any surname?
That's her surname.
Sorry?
That's her surname.
Oh, that's her surname. What's her first name then?
Inga.
Inga, then Banita is the second name.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And since then, you don't have another carer, apart from your kids. Since then, you don't have any other carer.
No, she also our sister-in-law.
She's also your sister-in-law?
Also, she was.
Was, okay.
She was. I mean, before my brother is gone. Well, in 2014, in 2015, she would be stay with us until Barnet Homes employee. Look, when I was going to the court for the eviction, she's the one person going with me.
So wait, so she's still with Barnet Homes now?
She works with the Barnet Homes.
Where in Barnet Homes does she work?
Hold that question. Let me get the answer back.
Okay.
It's an emergency accommodation officer.
She's manager accommodation officer.
No, emergency accommodation officer.
Emergency accommodation officer.
Yeah.
Okay. So she's supposed to be assisting you with your application. Why is she not doing that?
It's a conflict of interest. Why should you want to do that?
I mean, since she's been your carer, she's supposed to...
But she's a full-time employee for you.
Oh, okay. All right. But what about your brother? Is she still married to your brother?
No, I don't think so. They're together for quite long, even back for 2014.
Okay. Okay.
That anyway.
So, okay, that's very helpful to know, because I just needed to have more information regarding your matter in order to...
No, another thing is this, the way they're using it, my data protection is completely breaching each time. I mean, honestly, the complaint started in the beginning because I heard about it, somebody saying I'm harming the children. And now I'm offering the children for the sweets. My complaint was I'm harming the children.
Okay. Your complaint was that you're harming the children? That's
what it was.
Where did you see the children that you're harming?
Well, you, according to one of your files, have a look. One that I will send it to you as well. Assessment they carry out for Barnet Homes. They're saying I'm harming the children. When I get panic attack, I'm attacking the children. But the question is, if you look the letter for 21st of October saying not to be allocated nearby the house, and then I signed the agreement in this property for 17, and I'm moving in 24th. I'm moving in 24th. The doctor already warned me before I move here. And that letter now she using in Lorraine is for before I move this property. Doctor warned them to tell them not nearby the schools because he heard noises.
So in this property you are in, do you get letters? Do you have medical anything to show that you still live in this property? Hello?
Why are you asking that question, ma'am?
I just want to know because...
No, you want to know, but why do you asking?
Because
you asking me, you interview me all the way down, and I was honest with you to tell you all that, but tell me, I have a doubt for your question. Just I'm asking, it's not an answer. You got a reason to ask. Why did you ask? Do you believe I don't live here?
No, it's not a belief. Why am I asking you? Because I want to find out, because I've told you that they told me that they're making inquiries and they're going to get back to me on Monday. So I'm now
What inquiry they're making it?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking you, because I just want to be sure that I have all the facts together. So by Monday, I can now get back to you and say, this is the information I have, this is what they can offer, this is what they cannot offer. And then from that point, we can be able to agree whether we are going to have a stay in the matter, or whether you're going to accept or not. Because if you don't accept, then that means we're still going to be in court on Wednesday. So these are the questions.
I want to ask you the question you're asking me. You asking me first, do you answer your door? And then you're asking me the question, do you received the letters on your name or medication.
That's right.
And
exactly.
so let me asking you what to do in this house. What kind of question is that? You're asking me whether I'm living here.
I told you, I sent them an email regarding your request for rebanding. And
they think I don't live here.
They are saying that they're trying to find out the best way possible for you.
No, hold on. Look, I don't want to cut our communication.
You don't want to do what?
I don't want to be disconnected our communication and solving a problem before the court. And I want you clear with me.
Yeah.
They believe I don't live here.
I don't know what is going on. I'm asking you questions based on the fact that I want to get more information regarding your situation because they're asking me questions as well. Because now you don't have, if you have a solicitor, I'm not supposed to be discussing this with you. It would have been easier if your solicitor was giving me the information.
My solicitor will not give you all this information you're typing right now.
No, they will give you the information because they want us to be able to resolve your case.
Yeah,
how will I?
But let me ask you. You're digging something else. Let me tell you something. Taking this into account.
Mr.
Hold on, please.
Yes.
Well, hold on. If I'm leaving this property or not, let me tell you this. She was living here, Inge herself, until April 6th in 2018.
Who?
The Cllr.R. herself.
Oh, she was living in that property?
She was going in and out of this property.
Okay. I think it's better to tell me what it is and then I put it forward. Do you understand?
So, no, but I want to know, not because you believe it. You believe it, I don't live here, and you don't want to clarify.
No. How can you say believe? Have I told you anything? I'm asking you questions. It's just like...
Yeah, but you're asking me the address I don't know if I ever lived there before.
Mister, you cannot say I'm believing anything.
So, okay, why did you ask if I live somewhere I never lived before? I don't know.
No, listen to me. If this is for you to clarify issues so that when I'm asked these questions, I still bring it to you and I'll provide these answers to you. You have to understand the way it works. It's not about, if I believe, will I ask you questions? I'm not going to ask you any question. When someone believes something, you don't need to verify.
But you're not answering mine. I'm asking you very simple. You're asking me the address. I don't know what address was you asking.
You already answered the question. You said before you moved to the address.
Sorry?
You have already answered the question. You said before you moved to 6A Malin, you were living at these addresses. That's the answer.
Which address?
The one you mentioned.
Which one was, ma'am?
Let me tell you. Hold on. I was just putting down what you said to me.
But you got another information yourself. You're saying I'm leaving for someone else before. What's that concern about me?
Listen, the first thing was to find, you said you were not applying for homelessness. You were asking for rebanding. Now, I need to know the history of your accommodation because the point is that you're making it very clear that you are no longer supposed to be asking for them to give you another property because what it is that where you are is already, they have accepted a duty to put you in that property. And I said, that's correct. Now the question is, you're now saying, I have lived here before. This is the history of me becoming homeless and why it was accepted that they owe me a duty. I've lived in this address. You said the first one was 179 Senegal Road. Was that not correct?
That was my property.
And then from there, that was your property before you had your medical condition and you were taken to Hackney. And from there, you stayed there for 1 year before you moved to 6A. And then you moved to Miles Plain in 2014. So basically, this is the whole information you provided, which is relevant to this claim, which you're making. So I don't know why.
But you have inquiry by yourself. You're saying you was living somewhere else. You're asking again the question. Did you knock? You answer your door. You ask the question. Do you receive the letters?
Yes, because I told you that I sent an email to the client department. They've come back to me and said they are making inquiries and they'll come back to me on Monday. And one of the things they've asked me is to find out where you have stayed. And that's what I'm doing so that they can give me the information they want to give to me on Monday. And there's nothing I can hide from you. This is your case. You don't have a solicitor. So anything we have to make it known to you. So don't think I'm asking you anything out of the ordinary. It's just to progress your case.
So they believe it. So why they asking where I was living before, where I never lived before? I don't know nothing about it.
No, what we're talking about is that if your son is living with you, we have to. You said that you request for a form. They're now saying, why do you need a form? I'm saying because you need a form because you're living with your son. So these are the questions you have to be asked even if you go to the office there. So even if you go to the office, they'll still ask you to provide information about your current situation. If you say your son is living with you, you have to provide that. So all these things you're saying is something that will necessitate them.
No, they accepted already carer overnight. That's why they give me 2-bedroom.
But listen, you have now been reassessed. And whenever you're being reassessed, new information has to come into light. Say, for example, do you still have a carer?
Still they fighting. Look, I don't think so we're going somewhere. I'm getting the information right now which tells me no one is staying with you. That's what they're looking for.
Listen, I don't know what they're looking for. I'm just acting for them. And if they give me any information, I'll pass that to you. So for now, you're giving me the people that live with you and conditions they live with you. So they will now assess whether you'll be entitled to a 2-bedroom or 1-bedroom. These are all the information that is required for us.
I'm living 2-bedroom already. You offer 2-bedroom already. And now you look, I think they're looking for...
circumstances. If you have a change in circumstances, they will know. You've said that because you see, this is not your problem. Your medical people will definitely advise them on what you require. So you shouldn't get yourself worked up. If you need 2-bed, which because of your medical condition, they will say you need 2-bed because of your medical condition. Don't get yourself worked up. Just provide whatever information you have, and we'll take it from there. You already had an assessment from social service, and this is in addition to that. So please don't get
What social service do I have assessment? You're talking about the one when you're asking what am I offering children or not, which you need to report to the court?
You know that Mr. Cohen, your social worker visited you, remember?
Yeah, that's the one he report. That's what he assessed. Supporting your case.
Yeah, that was the one that I was.
So why he's supporting your case anyway? Why did you request it? To support your case? And still you continue the same way to saying you're leaving for somewhere or you're not leaving the property because you're not answering those.
No, you don't seem to understand. When there's a case, you have to make sure that you address the case fully. I have told you simple question that they've asked me, and you are giving me the answer, but you are getting upset. I said there's no point to get upset. You did not want to wait until Monday. I now said, okay, I'll take you to some extent, and then by Monday I'll come up with the full answer. So if you want to stop at this point, I'm very happy to do that. And then Monday, I'll give you the full information. Is that okay with you?
Sure.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me just quickly let you know where we stopped, and then Monday we'll continue. Yeah?
All right. So in fact, only what I'm dealing with this case. If you're dealing with another case, I don't care. If you're dealing with their own complaint,
the only one I know about.
Look, from now on, only I can answer for the case. I'm not going to be answer for the complaint. The questions you're asking is you're looking for something, whether I'm living there, whether I'm not living there, very clear. I'm living there because that lady herself, member of your staff, she was living here.
Oh, that's what I want to know. That's all. So Ingrid also lives at 60 Mile. Just hold on.
Well, look her file.
Yeah, I should check her file.
Look her file. I mean, where register herself when you employ her.
Okay.
She was my sister-in-law. All my medical information is there.
Okay, also this. At 60 Mile. Where's my sister-in-law?
She was employed, he was registered there. I don't know, maybe she has some letters here. B60.
Oh, she has letters that come there as well?
Yeah. Well, look, it's still coming.
Okay, so she still has letter coming in.
I think so, yeah. My daughter said that.
All right. So like I said earlier, I'll pass this information to the client department, and then by Monday, I'll also keep you abreast of what we are doing regarding the case.
Well, we have to get somewhere for Monday.
Sure, definitely. They have said Monday, so that's just what it is. I can't do more than that, yeah?
All right,
and thank you for your time, yeah? Have a good weekend.
Come to you, bye-bye.
All right, take care, bye.